Hey guys, Parfax here, and today we are talking about patch 6 on the PTR. It's got some buffs and some nerfs, so let's get started. So before we get started, I want to say the reason why there's not like a really full-fledged video today was just because I have been moving. We are unpacking. We did just get here, but I got my internet set up, so I figured I would bring you a video because there were some pretty decent changes on the PTR. So the patch should be coming out this week, hopefully, and this should probably be the last patch on the PTR, but never a guarantee on the PTR. So let's look at one of my favorite changes. So we have Outpush Rush reward caches are now significantly more likely to grant expertise bumps. Thank you. I've been saying give expertise bumps to OPR, incentivize people to run it, lower levels. People love to run OPR, but now if you're not 600, go ahead and run it. You're going to get a pretty high chance to get a nice little bump, which is great. And then we have Outpost Rush reward caches now roll higher rarity, loot more often. And Outpost Rush reward cache weapons now have weapon perks more frequently. This is good and bad, depending on your weapon, depends on what you want on it. But these are overall good change. Now, I never get too incredibly hyped for these because they continuously buff these. Eventually, we'll get to the point where these are really good because honestly, they've been bad for so long that eventually, possibly, they're going to be good, but we will see. Then we have some minor fixes for wars. We have another notable fix here, fix an issue where a player could get stuck in a jump animation when jumping backwards diagonally. Pretty funny, but here's really the reason why we made this video. And we have some hatchet buffs and nerfs. And you might look at every part of here being a nerf. There's one part here that's not quite a nerf. So, and here is the not so nerf, depending on which build you're playing. We have accumulated power, power reduced from 30% to 20%, and now also triggers off throws. So this is the part right here, also triggers off throws, which is a massive buff to the throwing side hatchet. So if you don't know what this does, it's accumulated power right here. After 3 successful light attacks against the same target, gain in power, granting a 30% damage increase for 3 seconds or until the next attack. So it's going to go from 30 down to 20. But what you can do now is if you're running the throw hatchet side, you are for sure going to get this because you're going to throw your hatchets and then you're going to throw something, you're going to proc it up, and you're going to throw probably like an infected throw. Now, don't get too excited because there are some more nerfs here. And then we have Relentless Fury, power reduced from 30 to 15%, but also increases the effect duration from 3 to 5 seconds. And that is the node right underneath the accumulated power. And after successful heavy attack, gain in power, granting 30% damage increase for the next 4 attacks within 5 seconds, or 3 seconds, but it is going to 15% damage for 5 seconds. This can be a pretty big nerf to PvE especially. This is a nerf to PvP as well if you take this passive and you are heavy attacking, but this is a very, very big nerf for PvE because you always just put that in your rotation to get a massive damage bonus. So it's pretty interesting. You get a little bit more, you get a few more seconds. You can for sure get those 4 attacks in, but now you lose 15% of your damage with that passive. So it's definitely a nerf here. I'm not sure why they did this specifically, but it is what it is. And then here's the ones that really baffled me. We have infected throws damage reduced from 165 to 120. This is a massive nerf. Holy crap, holy. This is such a big nerf. I don't know why on a side of the tree that nobody has used in such a long period of time, other than rending throw gets used a little bit. I'm not sure why they decided to nerf it this hard. 120% is not really a skill that you're ever going to take for its damage. I know it has utility, of course. It's going to be a pretty good utility skill, but this is a massive nerf to this ability, and I'm not 100% sure why. I really was enjoying this on the PTR, and maybe they were afraid, but it's not like that many people were playing the PTR. So if they would have nerfed this down to like 150, I can for sure see it, but 120 is a little bit excessive. And then we have a 10% nerf to a rending throw. Why are we nerfing this? Like what is the point of nerfing it down 10%? I'm not 100% sure here. Not that I'm a hatchet main by any means, but people are getting pretty excited to run the hatchet. And with these 4 nerfs, 1 buff here to throwing hatchet, but 3 consecutive nerfs, this is going to be odd. Hatchet's going to be an odd place. You nerfed their best weapon, which rightfully so. You really should have nerfed it. But then you have these right here that are pretty insane. So insanely hard nerfs. So I'm not sure here. So we'll see. I think this is super excessive on infected throw, and why is this nerf on rending throw? So then we just have some more notable fixes here. Nothing too crazy. Then we have the named armor piece Wanderer's Pants and the Quaint Helm have had their stats rebalanced to be more in line with other legendary gear. I haven't actually looked that up, but maybe we'll do that right now. All right, so here are the two pieces of gear. Now, I'm on the PTR for New World Database, the only place I have a chance to see it, so I don't know if they've updated it yet, but we have the Wanderer's Pants here with Dex, Int, Shuriken Energy, Elemental Version, Invigorated. These are okay. You really need Resilient here. Shuriken Energy is great, obviously, but if we could have taken Elemental Version or Invigorated out for Resilient, these would be pretty cool. And then we have a Strength, Dex, Heavy Helm with Critical Retribution, Physical Version, and Refreshing. So these probably won't see much, play at all, but just there to note. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you have any questions, or are you excited about the PTR patch coming to live, we got a lot of cool changes, let me know in the comment section down below. We'll be bringing you more videos coming up soon. The patch is coming live, hopefully this week. And I can't wait to jump in there and play some New World. Let's play some musical instruments. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.